Good morning, students. Now, as we are learning about safety rules as to why safety is important aspect of our lives, and we studied about how being safe or being careful about what we are doing into our daily lives, we can make ourselves safe and we can secure our life in a proper way. In this process, we studied about what are certain important safety rules that had to be followed while being at home. Today, we are going to learn about what are the different or what are the important safety rules that we have to follow being at school. Now, school, as we all know, that it is an important institution where we go and get education. We learn about what is good and bad. We learn various important values that our teachers teach us, right? And in that process, we understand various different aspects that are being done, or what different things are being done in our environment or in our surroundings with regard to various important knowledge and in various important things that happens into our life. Now, while all these things are being taught to us, it is also very important to understand that there are certain rules and regulations that have to be followed. Like being at various different places, in whatever place we stand or whatever place we stay or wherever we are, there are certain things that we always should follow and that we always should remember to do to keep ourselves safe. School is one of the also important, or you can call it as second home of all of us, those who go there or those who are related to it. Now, being at school, there are certain principles, rules and orders that we have to follow, and it is also our responsibility to keep ourselves safe and secured from any unwanted accidents that takes place. Now, various rules, simple certain various important rules that while being around in the classes or in the environment of the school or in the campus of the school, it should be remembered that we all are to live together peacefully. Certain times we tend to fight with one another, our friends or our classmates or some other students, which is very unwanted. Why it is? Because it is in that situation you don't only harm yourself, but what you do, knowingly unknowingly, you tend to harm others, which is actually a not sign of a good student. So there are certain rules that has to be followed to make ourselves disciplined and understand the order in which we need to stay or we need to live. Now, important things that are being mentioned here is about we should not push around each other in the classrooms or in around the areas of the schools. Certain times students, they fight and they tend to push each other or they fight with each other and they hurt themselves and the others. Certain times it happens that when you're walking on the stairs, in knowingly or unknowingly, what you do, you tend to push your friends on the stairs, which is very dangerous. Now, for example, if by chance you are walking and suddenly you fall down on the road or anywhere, you get hurt, right? And it is very painful. So understanding that, if suppose somebody is walking or nearby in the staircase in a way of like joke, in a joking way or in a serious way, certain times what we do here, we tend to hurt others while moving in the stairs, pushing each other. And if suppose a person falls on the stairs, it brings about a very dangerous accident kind of situation where a person might even get seriously injured in various parts of the body. And it has happened sometimes that student or people, they die also. So pushing each other in and around the areas of the school, or not only school, in anywhere, whether you are in school or outside, it should be avoided. The second point is, we should, when you are walking or when we are moving from one place to another in the classroom or around, we should walk in a proper way. Certain students, they tend, what they do, try to do is that they walk leaving the line or leaving the queue. So what does it mean? It means that you are disturbing the disciplinary system of the school. Walking in a queue is very important, so that unwanted incident or unwanted situation we do not come across and we do not face it. So it is important, first of all, not to push each other. Secondly, it is important to walk in walking queue. Queue means what? Walking in line, in orderly way. Okay. Now, the third one is that we should not jump around. We should not jump around here and there in the classroom. Certain times what happens, students, they tend to stand on the benches of the classrooms or somewhere else, and we try to show ourselves. Now in this way what happens, if your leg slips, you hurt yourself. It should be avoided. Those kind of activities which is unsafe and which might bring about a dangerous situation should not be done. And one of them is jumping around on the desks and benches of your classes. The fourth one is, when you are, every school has a bus system which carry students from their houses, from faraway places, and bring you safely to the school. And then after the school, they carry you back to your respective houses or homes after the school. Now it happens that sometimes students, what they do is that they tend to fool around, or they tend to walk around while the buses are moving. You tend to go from one place to another, trying to disturb others and trying to do various things which should not be done. You understand very well that certain things should not be done, but still in certain times, to boost yourself in front of others, to show yourself higher in front of others, you try to do it. And doing such kind of things, what happens, it brings about unwanted accidents which should be avoided. That means what? While being in the bus also, you should be in orderly way. You should be in your seat, seated. Okay. It is good enough that you talk to your friends, you discuss our various things, but avoid moving out from your respective places and be there in the seats that you are sitting, because there are your parents who would be very much tensed when you move in the bus till your homes, till school, and then from school again back to your homes. They are waiting for you that, okay, my child has gone to the school, he is coming back at a particular time, and they want you to be safe and secure. Understanding their problems, their situations and their tension, you should always have, or you should be yourself be responsible, or you should have the responsibility of understanding and then being in the bus, school bus, in a proper way. The next is, when we play around in the school playground, we should walk, play in a friendly way. We should be safe and secure, not just running around here and there, and which brings about various